rain. Speak of the devil, he's back in the server. The rain overflowed the water from the tank, and sure enough, the turtle jumped overboard. He dipped, he dodged, he ducked,
so and
he got out of there.
He can dip, dodge, and run. This turtle is agile, I'd just like to say.
Yes. As is this upcoming game. It's agile because we have no idea which direction it's going to bend. But I see Berettas, I get excited, and then I realize these Berettas are all alone. He needs 2 guns because he has 0 teammates to try and help him here at this A site. It's off to the races with Rez as the double Beretta kill already comes in. He's looking to clap back with some more, but the bomb's planted. Now there is this deep library control coming out of Brokey. This could make things very interesting, but you see the ninjas on high alert jumping through the doorway. He gets splattered the moment he enters Knock. Knock, knock. Someone's home. Brokey looking to bring it back with another kill, but now he's half health, and his 2 teammates sectioned off inside of pit. Rez now looking to get this retake rolling as Plopsky's killed niko. It is just Rain trying his damnedest to stay alive here. Brokey, all that remains, the defuse is coming through, and this is Ninjas with a successful retake.
Shout out to Rez for the 3-piece with the dualies in apps all by himself. I mean, if you can do that, you can use that setup every round, right? You can use that setup every single pistol round if it goes this well. Because Rez, he can play for himself if he hits these shots. It's 3v5. He's holding the best retake position inside of the halls. And yeah, his aim looks on point. Rez is a player who's, I think he's had a pretty decent event, I want to say. Plopsky has had, well, let's just run through it, the individual form recently. Plopsky has had a pretty terrible year, to be honest. It's just been kind of just tapering down and down and down. Twist also is struggling a little bit more. And I know Twist, he does a lot of the supportive stuff. So I want to cut him a break, but his form is starting to dip out of that reasonable territory. And then conversely, Knock in the 3 of 4 series that they've played so far, DreamHack Fall, he's been top fragging.
Ooh, good for him. Slotting in, he's said himself that he's getting more comfortable. Oh, that's a big nade.
We go in bowling.
Yep, and like pins, Faze sent flying. Desert Eagle print stream in the hands of Brokey. Knock's going to add a bit more money to the tally. Shebang. Brokey answers back. He's got high 80.
Heidi ho, everybody.
Heidi ho potatoes. We're going.
Heidi ho. Is he going to hit
Let's talk about my farm. It's Brokey. He gets plucked.
Brokey, Mr. Mischievous here with a little mustache like that.
Oh.
He's been incredibly, he's got some of the most consistent stats overall. We all know at this point. He's the guy holding Faze together while everybody else goes up and down in form. Brokey stays pretty consistent. But that being said, niko starting to come back up. coldzera starting to come back up from the doldrums. I mean, coldzera was way down there, and he started to come back up. He had a great grand final in that, I think it was a 3-0 series versus OG. I'm sorry, there's so much CS, I can't remember if I'm referencing the right series, but I believe it was a 3-0 and coldzera played out of his mind. It was some grand final. So that's a good sign. And of course, recently was an event where Kirby looked like he was starting to, you know, not look like a terrible roster move, which is what it definitely felt like for a while.
Oy. Frag grenade damaging niko, and then he takes a shot to the head. Ooh, smidgen of a gap there for Rez to work with, and he was doing well until Rain shot back. All it took was 1 bullet of that AK. You were talking about M4A1S skins yesterday. You didn't mention this bad boy.
Take a look, Ski.
Check out Knock.
Is that a comic player 2?
It is.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Wow.
See what I tell you.
Oh,
they
ready? Oh, yes. Yes, I love it. The trigger discipline. It's good for 1.5. And when you tally up the damage that had already been done to everybody else on Faze Clan, you'd think this would be a round in the bag for ninjas. However, Faze have found an opening towards this B site. Plopsky did a good job of just holding off and doing damage. Do they know, though? Is this unconfirmed damage?
Yeah, they're
Or they have a good idea?
What's going on here? Twist. He's making his way down mid now. They're getting into position. These players are so low, I mean.
Yeah, it's nuts.
Yeah. Step on their toenail and they die.
Should know about Rain at least. That one's 100% confirmed. niko as well. He is the first to fall. It's Kierby with a single kill there in the post plant. So the early damage racks up so significantly that Ninjas easily walk away with that retake. Could have gone the other direction had someone from FaZe had health, but that was not the case. 3-0 for the Ninjas, starting off the CT side strong.
Yeah, definitely a story of this unconfirmed damage and just some residual pellet damage from the MP9 from Plopsky. A nice play by him to let him all out. And Ninjas secure a third round. FaZe will be buying up slightly. Just a nice partial buy, nice humble buy. A slice of humble buy. Ninjas with their full guns, full utility kits. Will just look not to drop any players. Prez preemptively throws a Molotov in front of the smoke top mid, inviting them forward, expecting a rush. Another potentially great grenade.
Decent.
Great
Another one almost does it dirty. Brokey gonna get cleaned up by Knock. He's so ready for the third player to come running through the fire. Here's Kierby, reeking of desperation with his deagle. Smoke and a flash goes to the cross. Plopsky's just gonna hold this. Could run through if somebody throws a flashbang over him. He's gonna lay down the Molotov as he boosts a man up. Hampus through the side of the smoke, gonna clean up with two. Ninjas, flawless start. To the 4-0 they go.
Looking very nice so far. Very, very nice. Some recommended watching HLTV confirmed with Threat was one of the best. One of the best. Really love that. Love his perspective on the game. It's not often you get to see these coaches speak, and it was really cool to hear his thoughts on burnout, on running a team, on new meta versus old meta. Lots of good stuff in there. I won't butcher it by trying to summarize it. I'll just send you to go watch it. Those VODs are available somewhere online. I'm sure you can find them. But it's given me a lot of faith in NIP as a whole with Fred at the helm. Love where he's coming from.
Good little bit of utility going down on that A site. Gets the 3 players of the Ninjas in a stack. They're cautious of the arch wrap. Frag grenade over top. Almost perfect timing. Does a bit of chip damage into niko, but the flash from Brokey assists in taking down Hampus. Now it's Plopsky in the hot seat. Players over the top, not dealt with. Rain managing to get that headshot. I think this immediately pushes Ninjas into the save call. Sure, it's the 4-0 start, but it is Faze Clan on the board.
Good to see, Kirby out front, trusting the flashes. It was really seamless between when that flash popped and when Kirby peeked and how he caught Hampus off guard. Not a lot of hope for Plopsky. As good of a player as you put in the B side, if they're alone, it's just too hard these days to be able to hold versus the execs. Such a punishing map. Now that the T's have really worked things out. And it looks like they're going to try to get some exit frags. But I mean, they could just lose more rifles that they probably want to hold on to. They have enough for a rebuy, but okay, that's money. And the health bar is so low on a couple of players. But NIP, they survive with 2. They've got a round win. What's going to be the play? What's going to be the play? Off adjustment.
Yeah, it's out early.
Very early.
Rounds deep.
I am.
Utility clearly indicating the arch wraparound. It is Knock with an op shot through that mid smoke. Actually drops the bomb carrier, but Kierby is still able to make a little bit of spacing here. Hampus, does he clear his closer corners? Not fast enough. With the barrel of the op giving him away, Kierby was honed in on it, but Nock there to pick up the pieces, and a 4v2 ensues. What's left of Faze Clan is side by side with Rez dangerously close. They're gonna clear him. coldzera, swift headshot, definitely helps. He lays down his smoke on the default plant. This is gonna deny a bit of vision here from Twist, but he catches them fumbling the bomb. The fire at their feet forced their hands, and coldzera barely alive now. 14 health, 3 opponents. He's able to cut it down to 2. 45 seconds, trying to challenge. And oh my God, imagine a world where he snaps that spray in prediction of Plopsky's peak. It could have been superb, but it is a fifth round for Ninjas instead.
I'll be honest, I haven't watched a whole bunch of NIP recently, and I'm pretty blown away by how good Nock is already. The 10 kills in the half. He was the guy who flashed so that the pit peak could come out from Twist. He's done so much on these quick op shots as well as his positioning on these important rounds. And he is hella fast with that op as well.
All right, this is quick. Another one. Just looking to smash into this A site, but I mean, disjointedness. Sure, the second kill had a potential to be traded, but the first one absolutely not. Sectioning off these kills one by one, finding them as they fall down into the pit with further damage. Brokey and coldzera lucky to even be alive as that utility rained in on them. 5 rounds the lead for Ninjas, 6-1 the start. And this is looking great, man. Nock really slotting into position here early on Inferno.
Yeah, he's averaging something like 45 kills a series, 46 kills a series in the past 3 of 4. I think didn't top frag once. And this NIP looks unreal. Like, I don't see that phase. Like, phases, they're kind of playing clean CS right now. Like, the one round they won looked very good. But this, at the same time, NIP looks so on point on all of their individuals at the moment. The nades look very good. The rotations are pretty seamless. And it's just like others are picking up slack when others die. And the one round that we've seen them lose was just this double entry into B. Starting to think that's just not going to be something easy to do versus them every single time. Plopsky will go in for a push. The re-aggressions on Banana that are everything. Even though you have 2 riflers and an advantage, you could still lose to full execs. The way that the teammates work. Plopsky is again staking around. I think he's waiting for a flash, coffin splash here. And committing quite heavily, actually.
Yeah, it's going to have to go for the multiple kill spray down. It's just Hampus to help him. Nock is trying to get over in time. Hampus knows if he sticks around, he may die, but with the Molotov in front, there's a gap in that. Not ideal for Faze Clan, but they're just desperately shooting for the plant, and they will find it. Rain in the post. Drops down into Twist. The threat has been quelled. The 7th round won here for the Ninjas. This game's going quick.
It's a fast game.
Quick. Yeah, I can barely keep up.
I like this. I'm a huge fan, both of how quickly the decisions are being made on Faze and also how sick and insane Ninjas look right now. We'll say, I think maybe Plopsky, hung out a long time to leave his opera in that like site hold, but it ended up working out well. He got the opening kill. He did some damage. Maybe they were going to move into a setup where he went sandbags. The op comes in if no one was there. Not exactly sure.
Ouch. Oh,
very punishing grenades. That's nice.
Lucky to be alive is Hampus.
Designated a ton of utility towards this, but it's not. Okay. They've got the retake. Nades for top Banana. And this is what we love to see. This is what we love to see from the CT side. Faze, where they put it in the game plan to do this, get everyone back out of Banana, and then go towards A. But look at NIP. They're happy to peek. Plopsy's not scared. They haven't made a rotation quite yet, but they've done so much damage.
Rez just bullying Niko. Niko yet to get on the scoreboard. I feel like I've seen this guy die to grenades every time he rounds a corner. Flashbang up from Rez, gonna eat it himself, in fact, and that does open a doorway for Kierby to play around in CT spawn. Remember, Hampus, he was tagged up so early, And he is all that's left of any kind of a B defense because Plopsky's coming up from mid. That catches the bomb carrier. 30 seconds left. He's going to reroute back through apartments, looking to hit this from another angle. Kierby's hoping he can catch the guy in spawn, but Plopsky omnipresent. Kierby does get the one tap into res, doubles down into twist. It can be stopped by Hampus despite his 2 HP. Had he been killed earlier on, then there's no way that Plopsky can afford to go on this flank. I really do think Hampus getting away with his life had massive benefits for Ninjas as this round got into the later portions, and it will be added to the scoreboard for the Ninjas, 8 rounds to 1.
This is so confident, man. This is one of the most dominant CT sides. They are doing everything, not letting Faze breathe at all, going for rotations, finding all the correct spots, re-aggressing. As you mentioned, doing tons of utility damage, killing Niko every round before you can see somebody. This is something else. I really haven't seen a lot of... we haven't casted NIP play at this tournament yet. But what have we been missing? coldzera has a sub 1.0 rating in the last 3 months. Prior to 2020, he'd had 4 sub 1.0 ratings in events ever. Yeah, his consistency has gone through the floor. He's gone a couple floors down. He's like in the basement digging right now. You compare his form now to what, you know, his average and his peak, of course. But that started to bounce back a little bit. He's getting, it's starting to come back up, and it's pulling up strong, especially with the, you know, very recent games. So that's good. And it is coldzera, of course. It's going to take a long period of negative rating before you ever really doubt him to be able to pull it back. But yeah. Things have been very strange in Faze recently.
Another great grenade. Dude, this utility damage is stacking up. I'm taking a dive into the server here to just try and get an eye on it.
So much. Oh my god. Have you already? I'm
about to. Okay, tell me. Talk to me.
281 on Null, 188 on Plopsky, 174 on Res, 81 on Hempsis, 52 on Twist. For a grand total of 1 million utility damage so far this half.
$1 kajillion. Damn.
Look how scared.
At least Niko didn't get hit by it. To be fair, this guy's felt like a frag grenade magnet since the map started.
Oh,
Oi!
God.
Yeah, that was really nice. And he gets back into cover. Oh, going back for more. They thought he had fled, but instead, it's a second man dead. Twist trying to respond back up to Balk as the peek out from Faze is stopped. Brokey and Niko here in the 2v5. Plopsky's able to stop them both. This almost looks unfair.
Yeah. They don't even know what's going on. They're like, yo, we're insane. You know, it's one of those games you're like, whoa, we're insane. That was such a good shot. I'll rate a shot like that over any flick any day. A tracking shot like that where someone's jumping, it's just not something that happens as much in CS. So anything like that, it's a much harder shot to hit. And if he had missed, he'd probably die. Man, they just kept this double up setup the whole time after that initial adjustment. And it's just been paying off. I feel bad for Faze because right now, let's say this game continues, everyone, you know, the fans who didn't get to watch the game, who maybe look at the stats, will go, wow, Faze or dog. But then you look at this game, you're like, man, NIP are playing insane right now, especially looking at the fact they're fragging on top of all the utility damage. If that doesn't prove to you that they're playing well as a team, I don't know what does.
Oh, Nox gonna put a third. He just put a third body on the same pile. That's efficient. It's disgusting, but it's efficient. Kirby, I'm sorry to break it to you, but you are going to die.
He threw him his pistol. Just jumped up from pit and threw his USP at him.
Kirby's like, it's all right, bro. I've got a better one. Can he manage a second kill? No, sir. Twist puts an end to all that. Shenanigans and fun being had here. That's the best part for NIP. Not only are they dominating Faze, 10 rounds to 1 on Faze's map pick, but they're toying with them offering them help. God damn.
Niko's 0 and 10. Oh my god. When's he ever gone 0 and 10? What the hell?
Elliot, get on the case.
Niko has 11 ADR, and it's not his fault, guys. It is not his fault.
It's like Jack stats.
Crazy. Except it's Niko, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
He's actually been one of the only good things about Faze recently.
Okay. Oh. Squeaky mic arm, my bad.
I'm not farting on the mic, thank you.
It's, I gotta oil this thing. Hompus, nice quick off shot, but he sticks around a bit too long there. Didn't anticipate Rain running him down. Soulless for Faze Clan. An opening at least, but an opening that could quite quickly close on them.
Utility.
Broky's gonna go for the bomb plant. Molly rather, lands on his head. That little mustache just got charred off. And now the 4v4 is what we're left with. There's a crucial duel that's going to go down on Banana between coldzera and Twist. And Cold picks that one up. So now Faze, they can just turn their attention forward. Look at this positioning on the back of the bomb site. Oh my god, nobody else even needed. Niko still yet to hit the scoreboard, but Rain with the 3K alleviates enough pressure for him to do it. He's cracked the curse. The first one is the hardest. It's time for Niko to show up. Time for Faze Clan to recover what's left of this T side. They've got 2 on the board. They trail by 8, but there's still 3 T rounds to go.
I don't want Niko to fail, but it was kind of exciting to see him play so badly for once. But it's all over now potentially. Again, the first one's the hardest. Now that one they did leave Banana down to just Hompus, and he has been great, but he was playing all the way back in the site, so they relied a lot on him to get 2 kills, and he put up the 1. Whoa, clean shot by Rain. Crouch peeking right into that angle, and Knock, he'll have the opportunity for more, and Rain continuing his dominance from last round. A site is cracked wide open. Oh, wow.
Rain
when
again.
It rains, it pours. You know what I'm saying?
That's what they say. That's what you've said. What was his cat's name? Wasabi something?
No. Mr. Kimchi.
I was close.
Close. Country off, but... And food to an animal. Yeah, all right, fine. Either way, it's a spicy name.
Come on, Rain. Go for the ace. Or not. Hop is gonna rock his world there on that wide peak. So bomb pops. Faze Clan will take a 3rd. They still have a CT side to look forward to. But, you know, if they only get 3 rounds on this offense, I don't know how much they look forward to it. Recover with those last 5. Remind yourself, hey, slow start. Nip. Allow them to cool off maybe a little, you know. Rain trying to be the anchor. The only member to remain from the original Kingwin roster that has gotten all the way to this rendition. There's a reason they've kept him around.
That's true. Because of his great hair. If you were curious. They're tempted to look at top banana control again, but Faze is very comfortable. Oh, close. Oh my goodness. Okay.
Good chance for Plopsky, but he only gets 1. It's another opening. Difference between this one and the others is that the bomb isn't as clearly cut closer to the bomb site. Not that ninjas are going to know this. If they can find Rain in middle, then maybe they could attempt a retake from the backside of it all. But money is low. They've got 1 round to go. I think ninjas cut their losses, offer this 4th round, and attempt to shut it down in the next. Rain just everywhere. Whether he's entering sites or late lurking middle, he's racking up frags in these most recent rounds. It's a 4th to Faze Clan and 1 to go.
That was a startling off shot from Niko to pick off coffins like that. I'm not sure there's a flash of support. Maybe there was one to get him off the angle and then Niko posted up, but a great wallbang headshot, and yeah, Faze are officially on the server at this point. 4 rounds, and if you didn't look at when they got them, you're going to be able to see that NIP had such a dominant start to this game. But yeah, these B-side hits are the only thing that really have worked out besides Rain almost acing entering A.
It's a bit of a recovery for Faze. The question obviously is it going to be enough? And we'll get that answer once we get to the second half. But Ninja's looking to maybe attempt to add a nail to the coffin before they have to swap over to the offense. Flashes and smokes in mid. It's all in on A. Rez remains in the corner, catching niko. Tries to shoot through smoke, but the Molotov kind of forces his feet back ever so slightly. Broky's gonna chill on the side of that smoke. Twist on balcony. No entry allowed. Broky's gonna try to cross over from Arch. He gets his 4th kill of the map, and he focuses in onto Library. Now, if he buys time, maybe he comes at it from a different direction, but it's anticipated. Rain in the clutch, trying to cut down bodies, but he can't. It is Ninja's to stop them at 4. Join us already dead, but they had a little life in them thanks to Rain. He's got 10 frags to his name, and Faze Clan 4 rounds on the board. But it's Ninjas in Pajamas to take to the T side in a map that they have controlled since the get-go. A CT side on their own map choice, maybe that's where they need to be. A breath of fresh air, perhaps, for Faze Clan. As we get deep into the second pistol, we've got flashbangs and smokes on Twist and Hompus. We've got 3 players from Faze grouped up on Banana, Rain included, with the CZ75 ready to rock and roll.
Oh man, what a pressure cooker. That nade is going to come through from niko. Does it bounce off the half wall is the question. No.
Oh my God, okay. It was, wait, no, that was the jumping headshot.
Yeah, it was.
I thought he got the first one, but Twist actually killed the first. Hompus then
1v3.
What is this round? Twist peeking into Banana, gets executed. There's the niko we know.
He was always there, right? He was always there. It's just he was getting naded so much the first half.
Very true, yeah.
Like you said, it was just, look at that utility damage. 400, 5, 6, almost 1,000 utility damage from NIP after that first half. Holy.
Excuse me,
that's
Gunner.
10 kills.
Jumping Glock shot. Where's my jumping Glock shot, Gunner?
Gunner. You think there's not 2 Gunners? We can find another Gunner. I'm kidding. I'm just kidding. That nade missed, but there's also no one there to eat it. So just to contrast how good NIP have been with the utility versus Faze on the CT sides.
See if the Deagles can... Guys, isn't that spooky? It's like they know where they are. They just, too many walls to shoot through. If there were more windows, they wouldn't have this problem. Oh, careful. Whoa, niko just giving up the side of the smoke there. I thought maybe there'd be enough of a gap for one of these T's to peek into it, but I mean, listen, I respect Ninjas. Just milk this round for what you can. Everybody's on an upgraded pistol, armor, and smokes.
To be honest, I mean, it's just that they're looking for stuff, but Faze are not even, they're not stacked B. They're not on Banana. They're not top bracket. It's possible.
Molly goes down from Rain. niko on the back of the site. Bit labored, but he gets there, and it's Rain's SMG to make it look easier. niko's still back by Nubox, 25 seconds. Rez is getting surrounded. He's going to try and kill the player close smoke, but the gun goes dry. Awkward situation. The force from Ninjas does not work out. Here it is.
Wow. That's so annoying. Crazy stuff. Gunner's like,
Gunner.
build that up 4 times for Connor. Yeah, love that.
Shut this guy up. 5 rounds the lead for Ninjas. Not going to have much to work with here in the 18th round. Let's see if FaZe can really rock this momentum. They're definitely going to look to rock the boat. Running down middle with an SMG is Rain and Kierby. MP9, MP7, pick your poison. Oh, the lineup too. Ah, third one. That's a bit of a pain, but again, it's very quickly patched up. Only Knock left over. He's trying to hide in his apartment, trying to board up the windows and block off the doors, but not gonna happen. They hunt him down regardless. FaZe with a 7th, still Ninjas leading by 4, but this is what we wanted, the gun round, and it's an op on Knock immediately.
We'll see what happens now.
No armor.
Yeah, wow. I mean, people are just not opping on T-side Inferno, as we saw. Like, a lot of teams are just vetoing it completely, but Knock's willing to go for it even without armor. That's how much he believes in it, how much they believe in him. It looks like he might be able to score a shot. They're pushing up alt. Are they going to not clear this at all? Oh my god, they have no idea. And Brokey benefits off this setup as well. So much control here. However, the trades come back and a nade to catch him on the way back into B. Oh my god, it was so close. 3v3, and it's a reset. This should have been a tragic round for NIP.
Yeah, it was looking like it.
Yeah.
And as you said, that fadeaway nade, Rain just getting away from it. The shrapnel nipping at his heels. He calls Brokey into the action. That's going to be an opper on Coffins with full HP and a kill to his name already. Kierby solo A-hold with the MP7. Ninjas have options. It's about making the right choice.
Thing is, both choices are not bad just because Rain's so low. But Brokey does, I mean, I guess Brokey does have the op, so that does change things a bit. We'll see what happens. They've got full utility kits. And where is Brokey? He's back in Coffins. He won't be able to peek this. Smoke front sight, and Rain does well to get a kill there.
Can't manage the second, but low HP. Can't be too upset. Brokey,
that's a good nade.
Struggling to find the 8th kill here. Nade does a decent bit of damage on Plopsky, but he's still going to be all right. Above 50, higher than that of Brokey. So slight health advantage here for Ninjas in the post plant. Rez back on new box. Having a good game. No grenades to the T's. The counter terrorists throw in the molly. They've got a frag and a double flash, but the headshot connects, and that's all she wrote. A 12th round for the Ninjas in pajamas. A 3K for Rez.
And what a start in that round from FaZe. It was so long ago, but they had pushed down. They got the kill with both Brokey and coldzera. They had bottom mid control, and then just 2 quick trades answered back as they didn't see somebody jump out to logs through their smoke. I think that's the key play, of course. And with this 12th round, it's going to be the last time. If FaZe lose this, their economy is going to be in a really tough spot. We'll see how it goes for them. Twist is straight up gone for a Mac 10, and look how great of an idea it is. There's 4 players without head armor. And, man, see what I'm saying? Like, FaZe is just not... I don't know. They're Inferno. Like, they're just giving up complete banana control every single round, except for the anti-eco.
They're going to burst through this. Plopsky at the front of the charge. Niko to the top box. Easy first one. And there's Rain to trade. He gets himself the double. Now it's Brokey to come out through smoke, or no, he holds for a moment. One's gone by, and there's one on the other side, but he's working with a sniper. Such an awkward spot for Brokey, but still, he hangs on here. He's going to be able to call his teammates into the retake. This leaves Twist in the clutch. He's got 1 Molotov to work with. I'm sure he'd love to shave off a kill just like that. Now it's the 1 versus 2. He mollies off Banana, knowing that the flash just came from there. He hits the dink, but coldzera doesn't seem to care. He's got 1 kill on the round, and it's the frag that wins things out and denies the 1v1 attempt for Twist. An 8th round for FaZe. They're still trailing, but ever closer.
Yeah, that's a bit scary. It's going to be an expensive round to rebuy, but they retain the op. Kirby can drop a gun and keep full grenades. So that's nice, but that was close, and, you know, an amazing hold by Rain. He's been playing well. Credit to him. Best player on the map for sure. I'm just not a fan of the overall game plan with just no conditioning, I feel like, on these rifle rounds. Man, coldzera's the only player with head armor there. And, oh, ouch. it kills the back of alt. Hampus will punish, and it's suddenly right into the mid round in minute 35. But yeah, coldzera gets dinked by Twist with no head armor. There's a chance he actually pulls out that 1v3.
I like that. Mulling it off to try and fake that there's nobody actually in here while Kierby can try and explore this. And hey, he's found a little bit of timing. The second player is about to peek around the corner, and ooh, he actually gets tagged up to 40. Now, if they can kill Kierby, they're back into the 2 versus 2. But Brokey finds the front runner. Obviously, Kierby having called that, they anticipate one, and they close it. Nice play by Kierby there, getting into the apartments, throwing himself at his opponents, and getting Faze yet another round.
I guess they're looking for different ways to push with the Hall's aggression. They give it a shot. Nice plays from Kierby, of course, with the AUG. And that obviously is a swing trade opportunity. If Plopsky kills him in alt, then you're really on for the round 3v2. But what's this? Prez got more Beretta kills in round 1 than he got in the previous 27,453 combined. Wait. Did he get it?
In other words,
did he get? He got 2 kills, right?
2 or 3, I believe. Either way, I mean, he must have watched Alexi on Nuke. He was probably tuned into the game before this.
True.
Was inspired, and well, props to him, man. Beretta's a bit of a beast, you know. They're great if you're good with them, but if you don't put in the time, she's a gamble.
I just really hate the cockeyed view model. You know, like the one gun that's looks like it's being held by a deformed arm.
Yeah.
Yeah, Faze really have two. They have 2 modes on this map: 100, 0, and 100. No aggression, 100% aggression. All the way full pass at the beginning of the round. No control whatsoever, or running down mid.
All right, all in on A site. Let's see it. coldzera on the balcony. He's got a teammate in the back of the site. That should be fine for Kierby. He lets the first man cross and then stomps back down on him, finding the arch player. Still no success whatsoever here for the Ninjas. Faze Clan, they're about to get themselves a 10th round. And suddenly, it could be the CT side that saves the day. I mean, it's really Rain who saves the day back in the first half, where if it wasn't for his individual level, they wouldn't have had 4 rounds. They would have maybe had 2 instead. You know, his 4K, his 3K, that was crucial stuff to give them this second chance. But now that they have this second chance, like everybody deserves, he makes the most of the second chance, proving the doubters wrong. People can change.
Well, Plopsky, he can actually, I guess he'll keep his smoke. The spread is in his favor. We're starting to get a few more banana nades. No one at logs to punish. Well, they don't hear the smoke, the molly being extinguished, so I think that's why the nades don't, you know, the nades go towards logs. They just assume he's not there. Hampus is in a very tricky position, especially versus Cubby. This is just a huge timing game, and it really just depends when that smoke comes up, where he waves his AK, who peeks when.
Ouch. Blinding flashbang. Player inside of a corner, cold. Oh, he was so blind that Hampus, even though he gave him his back, was able to just slot into the track. And that's the 5v4. Bomb's getting closer to the B site. We're going to have to watch Faze Clan split into the 2-2, but Niko, he could flash them into banana. Oh, Rain's going to take a lot of pressure onto his own shoulders here with this play, trying to make the most of it. 3 players line up, but he only gets 1. The Famas betrays him. Meanwhile, a second kill goes down at the A site. niko, everything to do. Again, singular frags coming out of the CTs. And because they're all around the map, that's not gonna cut it. Brokey's op too valuable to lose. A 13th round for the Ninjas.
Wow, that was a really crafty round from NIP. It was a bit scary. I mean, I like, you know, we get the re-aggression on top banana by niko, and he almost is able to kill the second player in res, and then that would have been, you know, that would have been third, probably dead. He was full blind, so a chance. But NIP, they do a great job with the top bracket controls. We saw coldzera was blind because he was playing anti, I believe, but then he got a second flash that landed on him. So even though Hampus forgot to clear him, didn't worry about it, he was blind for the full 4 seconds or whatever and ended up dying. And now NIP finally take a step towards a win in this half, winning 2 of the last 8.
Oh, hey there.
And this is a crazy lurk too. I mean, he comes up lane this time around, waits for the pick guy to rotate out. Usually, you know, you're looking for the arch side to catch us, you know, the first rotator, but you can't do the same thing every single time. It's going to be too expected, so he takes the risk. Time instead of Plopsky is res with the spawn out towards B on the default.
niko likes that gap. Ooh, res trying to get tricky.
I think Plopsky heard him fall back. He's probably going to feel pretty comfy about this. Let's see how Faze move forward.
Boost. Frag misses the mark, and Plopsky just crawls away. Maybe losing that.
Long.
Yeah.
Long smoke.
He's going to go into the corner again. coldzera. He was here last round, and he got so blinded he never stood a chance. Goes in, goes out. Brokey's in a big position here. He's going to kind of get drawn in 2 sides depending on the utility and what exactly the Ninjas get up to, but they're going to go 4 guys short lane. Tons of utility down into the pit, but it's not a problem for them. It's Kierby in the little pit who actually looks the wrong direction. Hoppus and Twist able to trade out versus coldzera once clearing Kierby, and just like that, the Ninjas with a man advantage in the post plan. Oh, damn. Oh, but niko, maybe enough to justify the retake attempt. They've got the Molotov. They've got the double flashbang. 2 mollies, however, if you include that of Knock. He's burning to a crisp. He's pushed into the open. Rain making the most of the moment. Twist dodging that first op shot, has Rain coming down from above him, but he's tucked just beneath. Now he hears the footsteps, swings for the first kill. niko with the no scope, and he jumps on bomb. Just enough time for the defuse. 2 no scopes coming out of niko this round to get Faze in 11.
Wow, no way they're able to close that out. I was surprised that Twist didn't drop his Molotov down that he had from the site to help out his teammate repositioning, but a great round from niko to, first of all, read that perfectly.
What?
Come through 2 no scopes on the round. That was, yeah.
I just 2 no scopes in the retake. Like that was
yeah.
That was supposed to be a save. That looked like a save.
Definitely.
How has he done this?
That's really good. I don't know.
That's what you need to see, man. From like such a slow start from niko to now be pulling that one out of the hat. Like, it is just a reminder that, you know, give the guy enough time and he's going to come into action. But I do agree, right? Twist was, I believe Twist or Knock, struggling with the Molotov. He started burning inside of the site. He tries to jump onto the box, but in doing so, doesn't throw the molly.
No, it was Twist had a molly in pit, and then Knock was on site getting burned, and then Twist didn't, I don't think, used it. Yeah. Oh, another run down mid, potentially. Whoa, niko is taking a very dangerous angle here, but it might pay off for an opening kill. That's huge. And, oh, he almost, oh my god, Brokey ops him, falling back, looking to get another kill. He doesn't do the wallbang damage either. What happened?
That's going to be awkward. I would love to see the replay. Maybe Kierby can claw this one into the possibility. But he doesn't anticipate res being close. Brokey's in position, eats the flashbang. Well timed. Knock trades versus the player on site. Hampus, he saw the back of Brokey. He's going to walk right into the crosshair of the AK. So many players getting a kill and then being caught jumping around into post. But here it is, Knock 34 versus Rain, who is the reason they are in this. He is so cool,
oh my God,
so calm, but he drops the first shot. Now Knock has a chance. He needs the headshot. And Rain just not even breaking a sweat. Doesn't panic after missing the first few shots. Grabs Brokey's up and gives FaZe a 12th round. It's just the 1 round lead here for Ninjas, but they do hold on to it for now.
That's literally 3 clutch rounds in a row. 1v1s, 1 for Faze Clan. Pretty unbelievable how close it's been time and time again. Nip know that they're down to their bottom dollar. This is still scary for FaZe because of the loss bonus that is there for NIP as long as they keep the rounds close. And FaZe are already down to Falmus. It's literally a worse buy than they had last round because they're on CT side and barely won.
Somebody's bank is going to go bust. And when that happens, it's a clear run to 15 for someone. Yeah. So don't look away from your screens. Don't go anywhere. We've got the outcome of this first map hinging on this round. Whoa. Obshot just missing the mark there versus Rain. See how much Ninjas want to risk on this. It's just Plopsky on the other side of the smoke, and he's already sub 60 HP. Ooh,
grenades back and forth is so good.
You love to see it. Nothing like utility damage. Start the day right. Rain, risky position. Gonna eat a bit of a flash here. Niko, he's trying to get as close to the smoke as he can. Oh, superb crossfire. coldzera even coming into the mix just in time. A 2 versus 5. 40 seconds left over. Now Knock, he's able to drop Niko, but it's Rain from the new box. Just constantly a threat every single time they try to sink their teeth into B. A 13th round for FaZe and an economic advantage.
I actually love the timing of that boost into CT spawn because they had done so much pressure from that kind of crossfire from the site in CT. I don't think they expected there to be a boost for good reason, but they found this small window where they could get away with it and move back into sight. And that works out so well. NIP, if they had won that round, they literally would have been a free ticket to match point. And now instead are looking at a half buy with Tech 9s. Full utility, so it's still scary for FaZe, but FaZe are now starting to find a moment of respite. Like, they're getting there. There's still economic troubles, but we'll see. Smoke's bad at the bottom of Banana. Don't know if that was purposeful, but Rain saw that there was no one on the other side of it.
Tons of utility for this round here. See if the Ninjas can make the most of it. I mean, this is just such consistent pressure being thrown out by the flashbangs. Good frag grenade damage, in fact. It gets the assist versus Kierby. Or rather, the kill. Bomb's going to be planted on default. This is Ninjas. I mean, I said that the economy was on the hinge because of last round, but even with lesser economy, Ninjas come in with a better game plan. Calling out Niko as he tries to boost over that smoke. A flash blinding Rain entirely leaves Brokey to run away. Oh my God, they've done it. Did you see the pressure they just output with the flashes and the frag grenades? That was such a nice run of utility up onto the A site.
Definitely, they had amazing flashes to get in there. They've got some great flashes on both their rifle executes and their their eco executes towards the A site. I just feel like, you know, despite how many rounds that FaZe have won, I just don't want to keep harping on this, but that, you know, eventually I just feel like you get punished for having setups like this, right? You just rely so heavily on your sight holds. I mean, you had to have Niko hit 2 no-scopes in a retake to make up for the fact that, you know, you went 3 on, or you lost your 3 players on site and everyone else was super far away. CTs will call a timeout, I guess, to maybe just to figure out where the money goes. Niko can drop a gun, and then I think one person is going to be really sacrificing here. But, you know, 1 MP9 in a round is totally viable. Or just pistol full nades, whatever it is. Well, they can get MP9 full nades. And them, they can talk shop. I don't know what the opening will be on this CT round. They've had some good success with some of their mid pushes.
Look at those round wins just sprinkled in from the Ninjas. Doing enough to keep them in it. Now's crunch time. 3 rounds to go here. Anybody's game. OT on the cards. A straight up win. Who knows? It's really been a nail biter in a round-to-round basis. So, time to find out. MP7 on KRB. That's the weakest weapon in this buy. Rain goes for the timing on the nade, and it's minimal. Oh,
Oof.
Yeah. Potential there.
Probably didn't need to peek to throw that smoke, to be fair. Don't line up for the CT smoke, okay.
Lofsky likes to live life on the edge.
Yeah. Okay, the heavy lane setup.
Yep. Trying to get ahead of what worked with the Tech-9's last round. Brokey missing the op shot. That's going to leave coldzera up close. That was a CT flashbang that just blinded him. Imagine if they run rampant into that. It could have been a world of hurt. Brokey sees nothing, and Rez able to transition into the head of KRB. It is an excellent wraparound. Just the round previous, they go so hard up short lane with nothing but Tech-9s that they took the site by surprise. Like you said, relying on the site holds. Well, this time, we saw FaZe transition the attention onto short, and instead, Ninjas throw the wraparound. What a great little transition to make a world of difference, completely peeling off the defense. They were stuck in no man's land. The first 2 kills that come out for Ninjas are versus FaZe's players standing in the middle of the open. And even niko gets fully blinded, can fight back a bit, but down goes his rifle. That leaves only Rain standing as Ninjas are taking a 15th round confirmed. Every gun that they can hold on to is valuable.
Oh, Evans, no idea he went quad. Okay. Well, that's
getting
one
away
gun
with
that
it.
they keep. That's a pretty big gun that they, you know, if it's going to stay on Rain especially. But this is Death's Door here for Faze Clan on a CT side full of clutch rounds and some very unique takes on you know, playing CT side. Yeah, they did have some aggression. It just felt like they went all in or full passive. And those were really the 2 gears that they had. And it's had varying success. It feels like NIP have been averaging, along with them, 4 or 5 kills a round, which has made it the most exciting possible. But they've also allowed NIP to really have some dominant rounds, especially most recently with that arch trap. You so beautifully put it. And now Rain alone on the B side, and they walked up this far. I wonder what happens.
I just have a hunch they're going to go B, man. You're seeing the little transitions in Ninjas, like a clear Inferno game plan, right? Tech-9 rush short lane. The best thing they could do after that, abuse arch side to screw any change that FaZe may have made, and it worked. There's potential to go B with that deep anchor, but it's the crossfire from hell on brackets. And that Molotov keeps Ninjas off for a moment. But if they walk forward, even despite the CTs being ill-equipped, they are in position. KRB gets burned off of his boost. That could have been huge. The CZ only won. Difficult position for Brokey to play from. coldzera, though, they may not check him. The Deagle had a chance to fire into the back of the heads, but now they're able to get outwards. niko's trying to focus the damage, but they are going to get by. With that bomb, they will walk onto the A site. And if that spreads further, niko's done, but he will hold on for now. It's him and Rain. We saw a successful retake from the 2 of these players on this A site to keep them in the match. niko, oh, that would have been a crucial kill. He could have picked up the weapon. He could have pinched in with Rain, but instead it's shut down. A 16-13.